Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went in there? Or stared at your homework, feeling like your brain has turned into mashed potatoes? What if I told you that sometimes it's not because you're tired or distracted, but because your brain is thirsty? That's right. Not thirsty like, I could go for a soda, but literally dehydrated. Most of us think of dehydration as something that only happens if you're sweating buckets after sports or stuck in the desert without water. But it's way sneakier than that. You can be mildly dehydrated and not even feel thirsty, and your brain definitely notices. Your brain is about 75% water. Let that sink in. That squishy, powerful computer inside your skull is basically a water balloon packed with neurons. And just like a plant wilts when it doesn't get enough water, your brain struggles when it's running low. You might not feel it immediately like a cramp in your leg, but it shows up in your mood, your memory, your focus, even how well you can think. Let's say it's 2 p.m., and you've had one small bottle of water all day. You've been in class, maybe scrolled through your phone at lunch, and now you're staring at your math textbook like it's written in alien language. This is where dehydration sneaks in. Even just a 1–2% drop in your body's water level can cause mental fatigue. That means your brain starts slowing down, like trying to run a video game on low battery. Reaction times get slower, concentration gets fuzzy. Your brain is trying to do its job, but it's not getting the fuel it needs. And here's the wild part. Your brain doesn't store water. Every single minute, it's using water to help electrical signals jump from one brain cell to another. These signals control everything from remembering where you parked your bike to solving that tricky chemistry problem. Without enough water, those signals get weaker and slower, kind of like trying to text through a shattered screen. It doesn't stop there. When you're dehydrated, your brain literally shrinks. Yeah, scans have shown that dehydration can cause your brain to temporarily shrink in size, making it work harder just to do basic tasks. That's like trying to drive a car with flat tires. You can still move, but everything takes more effort, and your brain gets exhausted faster. Now, let's talk about your mood. Ever felt grumpy or irritable for no reason? Dehydration might be the culprit. Studies have found that even mild dehydration can lead to increased feelings of anxiety, tension, and fatigue. Basically, your brain freaks out a little when it doesn't have enough water. It's trying to send you warning signals, but we often ignore them because we're too busy, or we confuse them with hunger or stress. Think of hydration like keeping your phone charged. You wouldn't head out for the day with 10% battery and expect your phone to last, right? So why expect your brain to function on low water? Even your short-term memory, like remembering a teacher's instructions or a locker combination, takes a hit when you're dehydrated. And if you've ever had a headache that seemed to come out of nowhere, that could be your brain screaming for water. The fix? It's ridiculously simple. Drink water, just plain water. Energy drinks, sodas, and juices might taste great, but they don't hydrate your brain the same way water does. And sometimes they can even make things worse. Your brain craves the real stuff. And no, waiting until you're super thirsty isn't the best strategy. By the time thirst kicks in, your brain is already feeling the pressure. But here's the cool part. Your brain starts bouncing back pretty quickly once you rehydrate. Within 20 to 30 minutes of drinking water, your mental clarity improves, your mood levels out, and your focus sharpens. It's like rebooting your brain, and all it takes is a glass of water. So next time you're zoning out in class or struggling through a tough study session, pause and think. When was the last time I had water? You might be surprised how much of a difference it makes. In fact, some elite athletes and top students swear by starting their day with a big glass of water. It's a small habit that can unlock major brain power. Your brain is doing a million things every second. It's analyzing, dreaming, reacting, remembering, creating, and it needs fuel to do all of that. That fuel isn't just food or sleep. Water plays a starring role. If you're not getting enough, you're not just making life harder for your body, you're making it harder for your brain to be you. So maybe the next time someone says, "drink more water," it won't sound so boring. Maybe it'll sound like supercharge your brain, because honestly, that's what you're doing. You're giving your brain the one thing it needs to function at its best. And hey, if you want to be sharper, quicker, and maybe just a little less cranky during that afternoon slump, the solution might be just a sip away.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.